Hi there, it's Mico and Mickey again. I'm Mico. I love sharing new crochet tutorials every week. Here you can find my previous tutorials, and if you enjoy them, remember to subscribe so you won't miss out the new ones. Today I'm gonna show you how to crochet these super cute Oreos. We have one with just a single button, a half button of one, and a complete one. They're all easy and quick to make, only using single crochet. We'll begin with the magic ring. If you are not familiar with this method, you can refer to the magic ring section in my previous video. I explain it step by step, taking the steps so you can understand how to do it correctly. For the first round, we'll need to crochet 6 single crochets into the magic ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. After that, we can tighten the yarn. And then we're going to join the circle with a slip stitch. Just insert a hook into the first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, and simply pull it through the loop on your hook. And then we're going to chain 1 for the next round. For the second round, we're going to make 1 single crochet increase in each stitch. So let's make 1 single crochet. In the same stitch, we're gonna insert another single crochet. You just need to repeat this pattern all the way around. Now you can pause and finish working the remaining stitches in this round. We'll catch up again after completing a total of 12 stitches. The pattern for the first 2 rounds is the same for all shapes of Oreo. So first, let's take a look at how to continue crocheting an Oreo with just a single bind. Here, I've just finished crocheting the 12th stitch of the second round. Let's join the circle with the slip stitch. And then chain 1 for the next round. The pattern for the third round is 1 single crochet followed by a single crochet increase. Repeat 6 times, so we're gonna have a total of 18 stitches. So 1 single crochet in the first stitch, and then 2 single crochets into the next stitch. Just repeat this pattern until you get 18 stitches. We'll catch up again after that. Here I've just finished crocheting the 18th stitch of this round. This time we don't need to join the circle with a slip stitch. Just turn over your work like this, and then chain 1 for the next round. The pattern of the fourth round is 2 single crochets followed by a single crochet increase. Repeat only 5 times and then 1 additional single crochet. So we'll have a total of 21 stitches. So 1 single crochet in the first stitch, and 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and then 2 single crochets in the third stitch. Repeat this pattern. We'll catch up again after completing the 21st stitch. So here I've finished the 21st stitch. Turn over your work again and chain 1 for the next round. For this round, the pattern is 3 single crochets followed by a single crochet increase. Repeat 5 times and then 1 additional single crochet. So we're gonna have a total of 26 stitches. So 1 single crochet in the first stitch, and 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and 1 single crochet in the third stitch, and then 2 single crochets in the fourth stitch. Keep repeating this pattern and I'll catch up with you after completing the 26th stitch. Now I've completed the 26th stitch. Just like before, turn over your work and we're ready to start our final round. Chain 1 again. The pattern for this round is 4 single crochets followed by a single crochet increase. Also repeat 5 times and 1 additional single crochet. So we'll have a total of 21 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 more increase in the same stitch. Repeat this pattern. We'll catch up again after completing the 21st stage. Ta-da! I've completed the final stage, and now we can get ready to cut the yarn. If you want to use glue, you can cut the yarn with a length of 5 centimeters. However, if you don't have glue or prefer sewing, leave a yarn tail about 20 centimeters. In this video, I'll continue with the sewing one, so I'll leave about 20 centimeters. After cutting the yarn, you can just pull the loop out directly. Now, if you want to complete this area directly, just crochet one piece in the cream color and another piece in the cookie color. I'll show you how to crochet a half button one first. The pattern for the first 2 rounds is exactly the same as before. You can pause here, crochet the first 2 rounds, chain 1 for the 3rd round, and then continue watching. The pattern for the 3rd round is 1 single crochet followed by a single crochet increase. This time just repeat 4 times, and then 1 additional single crochet, so we'll have a total of 13 stitches. So 1 single crochet in the first stitch, and 2 single crochets in the second stitch. See you after the last stitch. So now I complete the 13th stitch. Turn over work, chain 1 for the next round. The pattern is 2 single crochet followed by a single crochet increase. Also repeat 4 times and then 1 additional single crochet. So we'll have 17 stitches in total. Let's catch up again after you finish them. So now just turn over work, chain 1 for the next round. For this round, the pattern is 3 single crochets followed by a single crochet increase. Repeat 4 times and 1 additional single crochet. So we'll have 21 stitches in total. See you there. So now let's turn over and chain 1. The pattern is 4 single crochets followed by a single crochet increase. Also repeat 4 times and 1 additional single crochet. We'll have 25 stitches in total. I'll catch up with you after the last stage. Just as before, you can decide where to cut the yarn based on your preference. And after cutting the yarn, just pull the loop out directly. Now you can continue crocheting the remaining part of the Oreo you want to finish. Next, I'll show you how to weave in the ends. Here, I've completed 2 cookie pieces and 1 cream piece. Let's take this piece as an example. Take out your needle, and let's start by weaving the center yarn. Pass through the yarn, and then find the spot near the yarn tail and just pass through it. Then bring it back to form a knot. Secure the yarn in place, and then randomly pass the needle through a few nearby stitches to secure it further. After that, you can simply cut the yarn because this side will be on the inside. Now let's weave in the other yarn. Pass through the yarn, and then pass the needle through a few nearby stitches. Next, create a knot in the middle area of this side. After that, just cut the yarn. This piece is not completed. The method of the cream piece is exactly the same, and the other cookie piece will be a little different. since this side will be on the outside. So first we need to get this yarn to the other side, and then weave it in on the other side. Pass through the needle, and then thread the yarn through the small hole in the center. After that, weave in this yarn using the same method as before. As for this yarn, if you plan to use glue, you can just weave it in. However, if you intend to sew the pieces together, you can just leave it. Okay, now that I've done with all 3 pieces, let's align them, making sure to distinguish between the outside and the inside. If you choose to use glue, simply align the pieces and glue them together. But if you choose to sew, just take out your needle and let's begin. We'll sew along this round of stitches. That would be this round on the back side. So now find the small hole on the cream piece where we need to sew and pass the needle through it. And the back cookie piece as well. Tighten the yarn, then find the next stitch on the back side. Pass the needle directly through all 3 pieces. Continue repeating this until you reach the biting off portion. Okay, so now I've sewn up to here. For the gap, we just need to pass through back and forth near the edges. Now that we have completed sewing around the entire work, we need to weave in this yarn. Insert the needle from the middle of the cookie and cream pieces, and weave it out to any point on the outside. Pull out the yarn and insert into the next hole. Pull the yarn out again, and this time you can tighten it slightly. This way, when we cut the yarn, the loose end will be hidden inside. Ta-da! Our Oreo is completed. It's basically the same for the one that half biting off. And for the complete version, you simply need to repeat the pattern for each round 6 times. Here's the end of today's tutorial. Do you like it? If you feel that the pace is too slow or too fast, please leave a comment and let me know. I want my channel to be better. And next week, I'm planning to crochet a cat keychain holder or a cat AirPods case with granny square. Which one would you prefer to see? See you next week.